You know, I gotta acknowledge Lisa Evers from Fox 5, New York City. She's also on Hot 97 in New York City. She's always advocated for Vibes Cartel. She's always been a beacon of light for him. Even before he was convicted and incarcerated, she was always shining a light on the reggae music and the impact that Vibes Cartel have in the music industry and for the island of Jamaica. So I gotta acknowledge her. I mean, I appreciate what she does. She doesn't have to do this. She's always reporting on Vibes Cartel status, his symbol that he represent for, you know, just the reggae music and everything. So I have to acknowledge her. And then now I want to say this situation that Vibe Cartel is in right now, it looks pretty serious, and I'm gonna let Lisa Evers explain. Check this out. She went in depth a little bit more about what's going on with Vibes Cartel, a little bit more deeper in details from the report that we saw earlier. So let's see what she's saying.
Hey everybody, I wanted to talk with you tonight about Vibes Cartel's condition, which is extremely serious, according to what his attorney, Isaac Buchanan, tells me, and also according to a medical report that I obtained exclusively detailing how severe his condition is. Now, just to let you know what's going on right now, for about the last week, he has been in a solitary lockdown in that prison because of an alleged cell phone infraction. Now, his lawyer says that he should not be in a solitary lockdown, that the prison's own medical team recommended that he not be in a situation like that, which is a brick cell. They're in a heat wave in Jamaica. There's no running water in the cell. He said it's basically like a brick oven. And then check this out, there's no toilet in the cell. So when he needs to go to the bathroom, he has to do it in a bucket and then empty the bucket when the guards allow him to. So while he's waiting for the guards to give him the go-ahead to empty the bucket, that bucket with whatever is in it, which I'm sure is not smelling good at all in the heat, is right there in his cell.
People, imagine that. I mean, a 4x4 cell and no running water, no air flowing through, no air condition. You have a toilet that you use for bathroom, and you probably get to empty it once a day. That's just not, I don't understand in 2023 how the system is still set up that way. It's just crazy. Isn't that like, what do you call it? Isn't that like a biohazard or something? Or, I mean, that can cause more disease or sickness. That's just crazy.
According to the medical report, for the last 7 years, Cartel has battled Graves' disease, which is a thyroid disease. His attorney, Isaac Buchanan, saw him yesterday, which is Monday in the United States, Memorial Day, a holiday. He went to visit him. He said his throat, his whole neck area is completely enlarged, which is one of the symptoms of the progression of Graves' disease, that his face was, half of his face was completely swollen, and that he was also suffering from a throat infection, which was new, as well as the flu. Now, those aren't his only medical problems. He's been under treatment for the Graves' disease for about 7 years. And in the medical report, which was done by Dr. Karen Phillips, who's a very prestigious doctor with top credentials, she has been his private physician for the last 7 years. She has been giving him medication. He's been prescribed medication, which Mr. Buchanan says the prison medical teams have been giving to Cartel regularly and according to the way that they are prescribed. But she says in this report, which is a result of a visit and an examination she made of him about 2 months ago, was that the Graves' disease was not going in remission despite the medication and despite everything that they were trying to do to make him healthier. So that at this point, she is saying that he needs to have surgery almost immediately, as soon as possible, in a hospital facility in order to save his life, that it's that serious. Now, it's not just the...
That's just crazy. That's just nuts. And don't we have one of the best West Indies, or should I say Caribbean colleges in Jamaica, UWI? I mean, I don't get it in 2023 how we are living in this kind of lifestyle still. Ugh, my head hurts. Father God, help your Jamaica, please, and thanks. Let's keep Vibes Cartel in our prayers, people. That's just my little 2 cents on it. I really think that Jamaica needs to advance, man. This is crazy. And now I feel like they're torturing this brother. It's crazy. You can't even sue. Can you even sue in Jamaica? What are you gonna get? I mean, the system is so backwards. I mean, I hate to be talking about my island like this, but Jamaica really, 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 really need some help. I'm gonna stop talking now before I say something that probably get me canceled.